Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you fragrances that are 10 out of 10 that I highly recommend, okay? Guys, these juices are exotic, they're unique, they last long, they're beast mode, they project, they'll garner compliments, they leave beautiful sillages and scent trails. Listen, these fragrances are all that, okay? But if you're watching this video prior to August 15th, you'll be able to save 30%. Let me bring that back. You'll be able to save 30% using my discount code Aisha30 on soavantgarde.com starting Friday, August 12th through the 15th. Okay, that's a temporary sale discount, 30% Aisha30. Normally, any other time when I'm not having a special sale, my discount is 20%, which is also an amazing discount. And that code is the Great 20. All the information is going to be listed in the description box below. So if you want to know about these 10 out of 10 fragrances that I highly recommend, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. Alright guys, so before I get into the fragrances, I just want to share with you a couple of items that I feel like if you already have some of these fragrances, then these will pair beautifully with your fragrances. So this is the Nishane Ani body oil, and guys, you already know I'm obsessed with this. I had this in a favorites video. I've been using this ever since I got it. I absolutely love it. It smells like Ani, but it's a little smoother, a little softer. To me, Ani is unisex, but this oil smells feminine to me. It just smells like a beautiful, warm, and cozy vanilla scent, and it's amazing. And you can save 30% off using the discount code on this as well. The discount is site-wide, guys. I'm just sharing with you fragrances and items that I feel like are the best out of the best, you know what I mean? So another oil that I want to share with you is the Nishane 100 Silent Ways oil. If you love a fruity, like peach, tuberose, white floral type scent, this is for you. If you have 100 Silent Ways, or if you don't have 100 Silent Ways, this is just a beautiful dry oil to add to your self-care routine to have you glistening and glowing and smelling amazing and luxurious, okay? The last thing I want to show you is this hand cream. This is the Ani hand cream. I also have the 100 Silent Ways hand cream. Now, guys, before y'all come for me, this is very small. It is very small, but when I tell y'all, the scent of this is very potent. The perfume oil in this is booming, okay? Like a little bit of this goes a very long way. For me, when I wash my hands, because I'm constantly washing my hands throughout the day, once I wash my hands, if I'm wearing Ani and I have that Ani body oil on me, when I'm going to the bathroom and washing my hands, if I'm out, this is the cream that I'm using. I'm not going to use a strawberry cream. I'm not going to use a banana cream. Like, I'm not going to use my Delina cream if I'm wearing Ani. You can use an unscented cream if you like, but for me, I want to use the same cream as the scent that I'm wearing. So this, even though it's small, guys, it packs a mean punch. All right, so now let's get into the list. And the first fragrance. Now, all these fragrances weren't sent to me by the fragrance group. Some of them were, and some of them I purchased with my own coins, okay? It just so happens that they're now carrying whatever said fragrance on the website. So the first fragrance, guys, is newer to my collection that was sent to me. And when I tell y'all, this fragrance, y'all, I literally have hardly any words to describe it. And that fragrance is Haley by Tiziana Terenzi. You guys know I absolutely love TABIT. That fragrance was purchased by me in 2020. It was a blind buy. I saw the notes, I loved it, and I purchased it. And I absolutely love TABIT, okay? But it's just something different about Haley. Haley is so special. This fragrance, it's another fruity fragrance that has musk. It has cinnamon in it, like a couple of spicy notes as well. It's a little bit powdery. But when I tell you, it's so feminine, but yet so powerful, yet has a presence. Guys, look at the bottle. I mean, the bottle is super heavy. The bottle is gorgeous. I wasn't even going to show this fragrance because this fragrance is pricey. It retails for $455, okay? I'm not even going to lie to y'all. It is very expensive, but guys, this is a special fragrance. This isn't a regular Tiziana Terenzi fragrance. As you can tell by the bottle, the juice is different. The scent, it just smells so much more refined, so much more luxurious than the other Tiziana Terenzi fragrances. Y'all, This is a whole experience. This is a whole mood and a vibe. This fragrance right here does not get worn to run errands or to go shopping. This fragrance is a special occasion. It's a date night. It's whenever you want to feel special, whenever you want to feel extra, because you're going to have fragrances in your collection that smell beautiful. Like, honestly, like, all your fragrances smell beautiful and amazing and put you in a certain mood. But Hailey, y'all, I don't know what it is about this good girl Hailey, but she just does it for me. Whenever I've only worn this fragrance 2 times. We went out on 2 dates and I wore it on 2 date nights. And y'all, this fragrance right here, it just makes you feel like you're on top of the world. It just smells so incredibly beautiful. I'm going to tell you guys the notes. Now, let me let you know that on my skin, it has like a sweet caramelly dry down, but I don't see any of those notes in listed on Fragrantica or on soavantgarde.com. So let me tell you the notes. It opens up with passion fruit. There's cassis, there's rose, there's lemon, there's peach and raspberry. There's green notes, floral notes, cinnamon, musk, vanilla, woody notes, and amber. I'm telling you guys, this has like a fruity, gourmand dry down on my skin. Like, it opens up fruity. You definitely smell the passion fruit, but it's not as sharp as the passion fruit in Kirke or in the other Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, because Paolo Terenzi loves him some passion fruit, okay? It has something different. I don't know how it's blended, or maybe because the oil concentration is higher, so it's less alcohol in this fragrance. Guys, it is beautiful. I'm so happy I have this fragrance. You don't even understand. Like, this is everything. I'm not going to gush on it because this is not a Hailey review, but I'm just letting you know, if you want a fragrance that's going to stand out in your collection, it's going to make you feel so special, you're going to smell so special, give Hailey a try. I feel like you will not be disappointed. In my opinion, it leans feminine. I guess it's unisex, but y'all, this is a beautiful feminine scent to me. I absolutely am obsessed with this scent, okay? Like I said, it's a date night scent for me, a special occasion scent for me, so I'm not going to wear it that much. But whenever I pull for this beautiful, gorgeous, sexy AF fragrance, y'all don't even understand. The next fragrance on the list is another Tiziana Terenzi fragrance, and it's Lince. This fragrance is another beautiful fruity floral fragrance with an almond and vanilla dry down. If you love almond scents, nutty type of scents, then this is the one you need. It has a more lighter, more ethereal, more beautiful wearing experience. It's not a beast mode. She's not yelling at you. She's not kicking and screaming. She's there. Her presence is there, but very classy, very sophisticated. This scent right here is not a scent that you want to roar and scream. It's not built that way. It's just so super classy, so super soft and beautiful, but it lasts forever on the skin. So this opens up. This has a lot of notes. I'm not going to read you all the notes, y'all, okay? This has orange and grapefruit. There's green tea, there's jasmine, and there's iris, fig, there's orange blossom, there's rose, sandalwood, vanilla, vanilla bean, vanilla flower, there's ambergris, heliotrope. There's a lot of notes in this fragrance. Like I said, it's beautiful. It's very soft, but not like a skin scent. Like, when I say soft, it's the scent that's just very pretty and feminine and just beautiful. Like, when you think of a beautiful scent, you think of Lince. This bottle doesn't represent how the fragrance is to me, because this bottle is very like hard. The presence is there. Like, look at this big heavy bottle, but the fragrance to me is very soft, very beautiful, very angelic like. It smells amazing. Like I said, it's fruity, but it also has an almond vanilla dry down. You can wear this fragrance all year round, okay? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. This shines in all seasons, and I feel like it's a beautiful fragrance that I would recommend to anybody. I don't think that you would not like it unless you don't like almond and vanilla type scents. If you love Hypnotic Poison, then just go on ahead and order this one right now, okay? Lince by Tiziana Terenzi. Next on the list by BDK, we have Rouge Smoking. And guys, it keeps going down and down and down. My dent is getting more significant by the day, okay? Because this fragrance gets worn every single week by me. I am obsessed. You guys know I love this fragrance. It's my #1 favorite BDK fragrance. Not necessarily because it smells the best out of all of them. Like, because Creme de Cuir is on this list. Creme de Cuir is amazing. Gris Charnel is amazing. Passé Soir is amazing. I love them all. But it's just something about this scent profile that it just speaks to me. It's like literally me in a bottle. So this opens up with cherry. okay? Not cherry blossom, cherry, the cherry fruit. And it smells so juicy and so amazing in this fragrance. Then there's pink pepper, there's bergamot, there's black vanilla, there's heliotrope, there's orange blossom again, there's tonka bean, there's white musk. This smells like a root beer float. It smells like a cherry root beer float. I mean, honestly, how could you not love this fragrance? This fragrance is everything. I already have a backup bottle. I have the hair perfume, which is also sold on soavantgarde.com. So if you have this fragrance and you're into hair perfumes, order the Rouge Smoking hair perfume, guys, and have the scent last on you forever. There's mixed reviews on the performance with this fragrance. On me, I'm getting about 5 to 6 hours on my skin. I do overspray. I do layer. I have a layering video coming up for you guys as well. I haven't done a layering video in a while, so one is coming. I layer, I overspray, I get my life. This is so beautiful, guys. Rouge Smoking by BDK. Now, y'all know it's not going to be any 10 out of 10 list without a Delina on the list. And this is Delina Exclusive. You can't see it, but this is Delina Exclusive. Y'all, if you love the scent of Delina, but you want something more woody, more creamy, something that has a little bit more depth, y'all, listen, I'm going to be saying this the whole entire video, okay? Because all these fragrances just send me. Delina Exclusive is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys. It's rosy. If you love rose, you'll love this fragrance. But it also has oud in this fragrance. This fragrance can be worn all year round, in my opinion. On the Parfums website, it says that you can wear this fragrance more for the fall, winter. Delina is for like the spring, and Delina La Rose is for the summer. In my opinion, you can wear this all year round because I wear this summer nights. Summer date night, who's not wearing Delina Exclusive? Summer brunch, who's not wearing Delina Exclusive? I mean, I don't know, because she ain't in this room. This is a beautiful scent. Let me tell you the notes. It opens up with lychee and pear. There's bergamot, there's Turkish rose, there's oud, incense, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. I feel like out of the 3 Delina fragrances, this fragrance would be the most loved. One, because it has a very loud presence. It's not as faint, not faint, but it's not as light and airy wearing as Delina La Rose. This right here has a presence. This is a beautiful creamy scent. It dries down very creamy. It also has like a woody, kind of earthy, incensey type scent as well, but it opens up with beautiful, juicy fruits. This right here is a masterpiece, okay? Very feminine, very soft life, very I just embrace my femininity and my womanhood, and I love it, okay? Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. Although I'm having an amazing love affair with summer, because you guys know I do not want summer to go anywhere anytime soon, I cannot wait until the fall, winter to whip out my Initio's side effects. Y'all, this is a seductive, sensual, cozy, spicy, boozy fragrance that I have nothing like this in my collection. When I tell y'all, this was my first Initio fragrance that I purchased. I purchased Atomic Rose second. This was my first Initio fragrance that I purchased from Neiman Marcus with my own coins, okay? They just so happen to be carrying it now on soavantgarde.com, but I purchased this fragrance in 2020 with my coins because it is that good. Y'all, this was a love at first sniff. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, wow, this is different for me. But it's something about this that I cannot leave this in the store. Like, this needs to come home with me. Like, this right here is a very exotic, sensual. It just reminds me of like a Jamaican rum cake. Like, that's what this smells like. If you love that type of scent, it's gourmand, but not super sweet. It has a little bit of smokiness to it, but not like the Gris Charnel extrait. It's not as smoky as that. This to me leans, it's unisex, but it leans more feminine to me, but I can see a man wearing this as well. But it's not a unisex scent leaning masculine, in my opinion. I know somebody would smell this and obviously feel like it smells masculine on them because that's just how, you know, fragrances are subjective to the wearer. But to me, this just smells super sexy. Imagine in the fall and winter, you're wearing like a nice turtleneck and you're getting whiffs of side effects, just something smoky and a little bit spicy and a little bit boozy. Like, this is such a mood. It opens up with tobacco, there's vanilla, rum, and cinnamon. And when I tell you, this fragrance lasts forever on my skin. It does not go anywhere, guys. This fragrance lasts. It doesn't, I mean, it's not like a beast mode that's gonna kick and scream, but people will smell you, okay? But it's not a super loud fragrance. And you can also overspray this fragrance because it just has that airiness to it, but it's still not a skin scent. It's not a light fragrance. And somebody might smell this and be like, I'm not overspraying this. Like, girl, are you crazy? Are you trying to kill me? But for me, I can overspray this fragrance because I just love how it smells. Like, just drown me. I want to be drenched in Side Effects by Initio. Next on the list by Tiziana Terenzi, we have Delox. Y'all, listen, I told y'all, every fragrance on this list is going to be having me like, oh my goodness, this is my favorite scent. Like I can't get enough. And I mean, I'm not lying, okay? These fragrances just do it for me. This fragrance is a beautiful rose scent, but hear me out, let me finish. This is a beautiful rose scent that has honey, that has vanilla, and coffee. Okay, now you hear rose and coffee. No, it doesn't smell like Intense Cafe. It'll put you in the mind of it, but to me, this is much sweeter and it's not as strong and as sharp as Intense Cafe. I have samples and I also have a decant of Intense Cafe. I ordered it from the Montal website and I do like that fragrance, but honestly, it's not touching the good girl Delox. Like, period. Delox is all that and then some. And I believe I told you all the notes. It also has iris. I told you there's rose and vanilla. There's also myrrh in this fragrance. There's amber. This is just a beautiful scent, y'all. When I tell you compliments, every time I wear this fragrance, I get a compliment. It never ceases to fail. Every time I wear Delox, I get a compliment, okay? This fragrance is so beautiful. Now, I reserve this for fall and winter. Paolo Terenzi suggests to wear this all year round. He actually made this, I want to say, for the summertime, for sailing on the Mediterranean. It's all like in the description of this fragrance. But for me, because it has that coffee note and the honey and the rose and the vanilla, it just seems so cozy and just so, it just gives me fall vibes, okay? It just gives me walking on crisp leaves in the fall, and I don't even want to take it there right now because y'all, I'm not there, okay? Like, I don't want to think about the leaves right now. But just know, Delox is a beautiful fragrance for the fall, and I cannot wait to pull her out. Delox by Tiziana Terenzi. So on the list by Fragrance du Bois, we have Cavort. And if y'all know me, and if y'all know this channel, y'all know this fragrance has had me in a chokehold ever since I received her in the winter. This fragrance, listen, when I tell y'all, if you want to smell sexy, if you want to slay, this is the fragrance that you need. Cavort is that girl. When I tell you, you whip the cap off and you smell that saffron, y'all, it has cinnamon. It's so spicy. It's sweet. Guys, this fragrance right here is no joke. It just does something to me. It just smells so super sexy to me. It opens up the saffron. There's a bunch of notes. I'm not going to read you all the notes, but there's Davana, there's cinnamon, there's rose, there's orange blossom, there's jasmine, patchouli. This fragrance has a lot of notes, okay? But just know, if you want to smell sexy, this is the one you need. This is another fragrance to me that should be more reserved for the fall and the winter, like more cooler months. Or if you want to whip it out in the summertime for like a super sexy date night. But I haven't worn this fragrance since March. March was the last time I wore this, but I smell it all the time because it just smells so, it has a cozy, sexy vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like, when I think cozy, I think cold. Like, I don't want to be cozy in the summertime. But this right here is super sexy, super exotic. It is everything. Cavort is that girl, okay? Period. Cavort by Fragrance du Bois. So we're a few bottles in now. When I tell y'all 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Those of you who know these fragrances, are we here? Are these fragrances banging or are these fragrances banging? Okay, now we have Ani by Nishane. A green, gingery, spicy vanilla scent that is also super duper sexy, okay? Listen, I don't think this isn't like a sexy fragrance video, but the majority of the fragrances on this list are super sexy. They're super attention getting. They make you feel confident. They get you compliments. People will smell you. The quality of these juices are amazing. The majority of the fragrances that we spoke about, they're not EDPs. They're extra de parfums. So you're getting more perfume oil. She is spicy. She's a little bit green in the opening. She lasts forever on the skin. When I tell you, Ani, let me say the notes. Ginger, bergamot, pink pepper. There's blackcurrant. There's Turkish rose, vanilla, sandalwood. This is everything, y'all. Like, I mean, it's a unisex scent. In my opinion, it leans directly in the middle. It doesn't lean masculine or feminine, but I have heard from some of my subscribers that it leans masculine to them and they like to smell it on their husband. So I don't think this is a safe blind buy, okay? Unless you like unisex masculine type of scents, although it's not masculine to me, but you know, fragrances, like I said, are subjective. But I don't think it's a safe blind buy. Like, I feel like the other fragrances that we spoke about, with the exception of Side Effects, I don't think it's a safe blind buy because it is kind of like a unisex scent. But the other fragrances to me are feminine scents that smell beautiful. But if you want something that just smells straight feminine, Ani's not it. This is not a pretty girl type scent. It's a very alpha female, in your face. I'm here. I'm smelling super sexy. I'm bold. I'm commanding the room. You know what I mean? It's that type of scent. Ani by Nishane. Next on the list by BDK, we have Creme de Cuir. And this fragrance right here has completely changed the way I feel about leather and suede in one fragrance. Like, this doesn't just have leather. She also has leather and suede. And I used to always be the person to say, I don't want any leather or suede notes in my fragrances. I have a few fragrances that I love that have a leather type of accord. And I think I want to say it's Spirito Fiorentino by Tiziana Terenzi. And there's another fragrance du Bois fragrance that I have with leather in it. Those are the only two fragrances that I felt like I can wear with leather, because I smelled some fragrances by Memo that had leather in it and it was just the hardest no for me. This has suede and leather, but it's something about this fragrance that the suede and leather just smells so beautiful in this fragrance. It smells so feminine and classy in this fragrance. And how can I forget the pineapple? This fragrance has pineapple, guys. Like, it's a fruity, sweet pineapple, but mixed with that vanilla and the suede and the leather. This fragrance right here is a masterpiece, okay? Creme de Cuir is a beautiful, beautiful scent. Now, this is a sexy scent that you can wear like on a date night, but you can also wear this in the day. It can be an everyday scent. To me, this can be a signature scent. Yeah, I want you to think about me when you smell this right here, because this is everything. It opens up with pink pepper. Do you guys notice there's a pink pepper in a lot of these fragrances? Pink pepper is that note, okay? So pink pepper, then there's pineapple, like I said, a juicy pineapple. There's bergamot, there's a creamy sandalwood, there's suede, vanilla, leather. It's just so beautiful, y'all. Like, it's composed beautiful. I feel like all the BDK fragrances, the way that those fragrances are blended, like, you could have a fragrance that has sawdust and steel and it would smell beautiful because of how it's composed, how they just put those notes together. I absolutely love it. This fragrance, is it a safe blind buy? It's probably not a safe blind buy, but definitely, guys, if you want a different scent, if you like the scent of leather and suede, or even if you don't, because like I told you, I was very particular when it came to notes of like leather and suede. I would read them in fragrances and just be like, okay, next, like, on to the next one. I can't do that. But in this fragrance, like, it's so beautiful. It's so creamy. It's a little bit spicy. It's fruity. It's sweet. It's everything, y'all. Creme de Cuir by BDK. Keeping in the theme of BDK, now we have Velvet Tonka. Now, I don't typically do a lot of single reviews on my channel because you guys don't want to see it. You guys want to see like no less than 10 fragrances in one video, and I get it. But when I got Velvet Tonka, it was so special to me, and she still is a very beautiful special fragrance to me, that I had to do a single review because this fragrance just smelled so different to my nose. When I smelled this fragrance, I was like, wow, like, this is something so beautiful. Like, this is a beautiful masterpiece almond and vanilla fragrance. Like, guys, this is so beautiful. It smells of almond and vanilla. You also smell the orange blossom in this scent. It is so beautiful. It's not a loud beast mode type scent, but you definitely smell it. To me, it's an all year round type of scent. I wore this the other day. I wore this twice the other day because after I did my BDK fragrance video, like my top 5 BDKs, and I didn't put this in the video, I was putting my fragrances back and I was like, you know what, let me pull out Velvet Tonka because she should have been on that list, but I couldn't have so many honorable mentions, and you know, I just wanted it to be a top 5. But just know Velvet Tonka is that girl, period. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It opens up with almond, there's orange blossom, tobacco, rose oil, tonka, bourbon vanilla, amber wood, and ambergris. Let me tell y'all, I layered this with my YSL Libre body oil, and I also layered it with my Libre fragrance. Got my whole life. My whole life was gotten, okay? When I tell y'all, this with Libre is incredible. On its own, it's incredible, okay? Like, this is just a beautiful scent. But I layered it with that Libre because Libre has had me in a chokehold recently, and I feel like that's a beautiful fragrance for layering. Y'all, if you have the two, layer them and let me know what you get because it is incredible. I don't know who I am. I literally do not know who I am because I'm layering fragrances and I'm having such an amazing time doing it. Y'all, this and Libre is everything. But anywho, just know that Velvet Tonka is a beautiful scent. I feel like this is a safe flying by. I can't see somebody smelling this and not liking it. It doesn't lean masculine to me. They're all considered unisex, but to me, this leans more feminine. It smells like a feminine scent that if you love like almond scents, orange blossom, it has that brightness in this fragrance as well, although it's kind of gourmand, but not really gourmand. It's kind of like a fruity, floral gourmand, if you will. It just smells beautiful and exotic, and I absolutely love it. Velvet Tonka by BDK. Next on the list by Creed, we have Aventus for Her. Y'all, this fragrance right here smells so different. It smells so rich. It smells so wealthy. This fragrance smells like your money works for you. Like you're not working for your money anymore. Like your money is now working for you. That is what Creed Aventus gives me. Creed Aventus gives me sailing on the Mediterranean on a yacht. Like this is just all types of vacation vibes, but like a European vacation vibe. You know what I mean? It's not that tropical, suntanny, tropical flower type scent at all. It's a very different scent. I feel like it's an acquired scent. I don't think it's a safe line buy, but if you buy this fragrance, y'all, beware of the sprays. This fragrance is a beast, okay? If you want a beast mode scent, this one right here will do it for you. I've choked myself out with this scent before. It is that loud. I've choked out Bay in the car. Like we're both in the car, locked up in the car, and I have this on and he's literally choking and opening the windows like, damn, Bay, really? Like, why are you trying to kill me? It opens up with patchouli, there's green apple, there's bergamot, lemon, pink pepper. Again, I'm telling y'all, pink pepper is a note of the day, okay? There's violet, sandalwood, rose, musk, there's peach. So many notes in this fragrance. Like I said, not a safe blind buy, but very unique, very different, very exotic, and I am obsessed, okay? Very, very different scent for me, but I love it. Like this fragrance to me can be worn like I'm not going to say all year round, but definitely spring, summer, and all throughout the fall. Because I have worn this fragrance in the cooler months, like not in the dead of winter, but I've worn this fragrance when it's cold outside. And it stands up. Like she's like, okay, what's up? Like I'm riding with you. And she also performs beautifully in the summertime. Okay, this fragrance is just a win-win for me. Creed Aventus for Her. Next up, we have High Frequency by Initio. And this fragrance was sent to me by the fragrance group. It is a tester, so I have the notes on the back, as you can see. Y'all. Are y'all sick of me? Y'all sick of me, right? Like, everything is like, y'all, oh my God, this is crazy. But I ain't lying, okay? This is what these fragrances do to me. Y'all, High Frequency. If you love fragrances with myrrh and almond and vanilla, this fragrance right here, like, I mean, how can I describe this? This smells so incredibly sexy, so unique, so comforting, so, I mean, y'all, like, just wrap me up in High Frequency. Wrap me up in a High Frequency blanket, okay? This has bergamot, there's magnolia, jasmine, heliotrope, vanilla, almond, sandalwood, and hedione. To me, this is an almond bomb. It's a creamy bomb. It's a sweet vanilla, almondy, yummy. Just wrap me up in a blanket of high frequency. This is what it feels like. It feels like a blanket just hugging you. That's what the scent gives me. This is a safe blind buy. If you love almond scents, if you love creamy scents, gourmand, but not like, nothing that smells too edible. You know what I mean? But it does have gourmand notes in it. There's almond, there's vanilla, not a bunch of gourmand notes. There's vanilla, almond, there's sandalwood. It's something about it that gives a gourmand feel to it. Very creamy, very sensual, very sexy. This is a feminine scent to me. I feel like Psychedelic Love, if you've ever smelled Psychedelic Love, that can lean, that's a unisex scent. This to me smells more feminine. If you love fragrances like Myrrh and Tonka by Jo Malone, you'll love this. If you love fragrances like Louis Croc or Louis Crown by Christian Louboutin, anything with notes like myrrh and almond and tonka bean and like a creamy sandalwood, you will love this. This right here is an incredible warm hug. Like I'm telling you, hug me, wrap me up in high frequency by Initio. The next fragrance on the list is Gris Charnel by BDK. Y'all, I told y'all, this to me smells like a vacation type of scent. It smells like an exotic island, but not in a coconutty, suntanny, hibiscus flower, ylang ylang type scent. It just smells like the wood of a tree in an island. That's what this fragrance gives me. Y'all, I cannot believe that when I first got this fragrance, I felt like it smelled like dirt on me. Like, honestly, this is one of my favorite fragrances from BDK. I love this. It's another one that I have to be in the mood for. It's not an easy reach for me. It can be an easy reach, but it's not an easy reach for me. What is this? Rouge Smoking is more of an easy reach for me because, you know, like, it's sweet, it's everyday, whatever. This I have to be in the mood for. This smells like an alpha female. This smells like a boss chick. This also smells like the nighttime date night, putting it on, being sexy. You know what I mean? You can wear this all year round, in my opinion. The Excl to me is also beautiful, but more smoky. And that I reserve for the fall winter. I haven't worn it yet in the fall winter, but I will be wearing that fragrance in the fall winter for date nights because it's super sexy. But this one right here, I feel like it's all year round, super versatile, not as smoky as the Excl, but very, very beautiful. This opens up with fig, black tea, there's cardamom, there's bourbon, there's vetiver, sandalwood, and tonka bean. Another one that I don't feel like is a safe blind buy. No. Do not buy this fragrance blindly. Make sure you can see, okay? Put your glasses on and make sure you're seeing when you're buying this fragrance, because I don't think it's a safe blind buy. It's not for everybody. When I first smelled it, I was like, oh, hell no. I put it on my skin. It probably was just not a good time, if you know what I mean, because I wasn't feeling it. But I smelled it again and was like, what? What in the hell was I thinking? Because this fragrance right here is everything. Okay? Like, seriously. Everything, y'all. I'm telling you. To me, if you had to ask me if you should get this one or the Excl, I'm going to say stick to the original, although I do love the Excl, but I would get the original. I feel like it's a little safer than the Excl. It's more feminine to me than the Excl, and it's more versatile to me than the Excl as well. Gris Charnel by BDK. All right, guys, so the last fragrance on the list that you can purchase from soavantgarde.com that is 10 out of 10 that I highly recommend is none other than the good girl Delina. What y'all thought? Y'all didn't think she was going to be on the list? I mean, y'all knew she was going to be on the list, right? This is that girl, okay? When you think about that girl, that it girl that has her life together, she is smelling like Delina, period. This is soft life. This is feminine. This is embrace your womanhood. It's all in this beautiful feminine pink bottle right here, and I am obsessed. Yes, it has a tart rhubarb note, but if you love rose, you need this fragrance. It's a beautiful rose scent that does not smell like any other rose fragrance that you've ever smelled, like ever, okay? This fragrance is not for everybody. I used to think so. I would be like, who doesn't like Delina? But watching other YouTube videos and hearing you guys speak in the comments, that's why I love you guys leaving me comments, because I really get to know which fragrances are safer and which fragrances aren't. And y'all have let me know that the girl Delina is not that safe, okay? The Excl and the La Rosée is safe. But if you love a tart kind of scent, I feel like you would absolutely love Delina. So it opens up with bergamot, there's rhubarb and nutmeg, there's Turkish rose, there's peony, there's vanilla, musk, there's vetiver and incense. I can't get enough of Delina. Like literally, I want to bathe in Delina. I want to wear Delina clothes. It's just a beautiful scent, y'all. I mean, I can't say that much about it because you guys have heard so much about Delina. She's very popular, very common, a niche fragrance, but at this point, she is a very commercial niche. If you guys watch The Housewives of Atlanta, Marlo took all the ladies on a trip to a cabin, I think. Yeah, a cabin in the woods. And she gifted them all Parfums and Marley fragrances. Some of them got Delina, some of them got Cassili, some of them got Oriana. These fragrances are just everything. If you see a celebrity or an it girl, best believe she has Delina on her vanity. If you watch Instagram enough, you'll see that all the girls have Delina in their fragrance collection. Like, this is that girl, okay? Another one that's not a safe blind buy, but it's very expensive. So if you want it, now's the time to get it at 30% off with the code Aisha30. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this very long video. I'm trying to speed this up now. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some of your fragrances that are 10 out of 10 and that you highly recommend. Don't forget, this Friday the 12th through the 15th, save 30% off on soavantgarde.com using my discount code Aisha30. All the information is going to be in the description box below, and let's get it popping, okay? Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.